So thanks for tuning in to Blue Riggs Family Outdoors. Got a pretty cool first video for you guys today. A little bit of, I wouldn't say camera issues, just learning to use our equipment. Probably should have checked a few things out beforehand, but not a big deal. Forgot some of the batteries in my camera here, so took some phone footage. No big deal. So bear with us. The editing, the overall footage will get better. Also, I'd like to ask you to stick around to the end of this video. Got some really cool drone footage up in the National Forest there that you're probably not going to get to see anything like this anywhere else. Probably have a few funny outtakes at the end of this. There were plenty of those today, including a drone crash. So didn't hurt the drone. Everything was cool at the end of the day. So appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. YouTube, how you doing? This is Jeremy and Shannon. You can tell she's about as nervous as I am. Don't know if we call it nervous, don't know what it is, but we're going to start a YouTube channel. You've already seen one of the videos we've posted. It was with a drone, much easier. We didn't have to say anything. We just took some cool pictures. But today we are at the Coker Creek Trailhead, Lower Falls, I think it is. If you look behind us, right here, right about there, that's the trailhead. We don't know where this place is, and if you turn around and look here, yeah, you got some footage there of us coming in too. So we're in the middle of nowhere. Even ran into some bear hunters up here. So we are in smack dab in the middle of the Cherokee National Forest, I think, up on the mountain between Tellico Plains and North Carolina. It's called Coker Creek. We'll try to get some footage for you on the way back out of some of the stuff. But anyways, we're going to go on a hike. We're going to cook a little bit, hang out, and see what this brings us. See you in a minute. Alright, here we go. Starting down the trail. My wife still thinks I'm crazy for starting a YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Gonna be great though, right? This will be fun. All right, here we are at the Coker Creek Falls Trail number 183, John Muir Trail number 152. Looks like about 3 miles. So here we go. So just talked to a hunter, went right back up the woods right there, him and his son. Just to give you some sort of idea of where we're at in the backcountry is right up in there on top of that rig. They just killed a wildfire. So this isn't your typical state park type deal. This is pretty far back in the woods, pretty far back in the sticks. Forgot to lock the truck too, so hopefully nobody will steal anything out of it. So it'll be all right. So we're about a mile in. And if you'll look right about there, see an old place for a campfire. What more than likely that is, as you heard me say earlier, people bear hunt up in this part of the National Forest a lot. So probably a cold night, they decided that they needed a fire. So build a fire, hang out, wait on the dogs to do their thing, and yeah, we're out there. I don't know if you can hear the creek down there, but we're at the bottom of the mountain. Be a long, hard hike to get up top of that. Alright, we made it. We've never been on this trail, so
We're going to go right down there. I don't know if you can see that. Show you all how we eat when we're camping. Alright, so upon further investigation, I think what this actually is this is where we were just pointing to. Campsite, I think, and there's the bridge right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's the sign we were just at. I think this is actually the Coker Creek Falls Trail that ties into the John Muir Trail. Alright, so we like to eat when we come out on the trail. I love to cook outside. It's just something that I've always kind of, I guess, had a passion for, and sometimes it's pretty simple meals, sometimes not. But today I'm going to show you a little bit about one of the meals that we do typically when we're out here. Right here, just took it out of the box. We have a box or basically not a family but a normal pack of jambalaya mix and premium white chunk chicken. You can put any kind of meat in this stuff that you want. We typically do chicken. Sometimes we'll do some kind of andouille sausage, smoked sausage. But let's get this started. Alright, so just in a few minutes, you can see that right there. I've got some onion powder, garlic powder. I make a homemade seasoning that's very much like Creole type seasoning, and I put black pepper. We love black pepper. But just after a couple minutes, you can see how we're starting to get just a little bit of color on this. Starting to break it up a little bit. And as soon as we get just a little more color on it, we'll be ready to go in with our jambalaya and water. Alright, so I've got some water out of that creek right over there. And it doesn't bother me to drink water out of the creek, by the way. We're going to boil it, so it's not going to hurt anything. Preheating the water right here. Got some good color on that right there. Got some good color there. So all I'm going to do now, pour the contents of the bag in. Put about 2 cups of water. We got some measuring lines in here. And give that a good stir. Take a look at that right there, the before. Get everything mixed in real good. Got it turned on high, and we're basically just going to let it simmer. Just cook per the directions, and you'll be good to go here in about 20 minutes. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes or so. So if you'll look, take a look in there. Got some good rolling boil. Not too bad. And you may have to add a little more water. Remember, we're out in the woods camping. So I'm going to turn this down a little bit. May put a little more water in there to get the rice done. And this is just part of cooking outside. And I'll be honest with you, if you look right up there, I think I just seen Bigfoot take off over the hill. That's how far back we are in the woods. So yeah, it's just kind of touch and go as you cook. So let's get back to it. All right, so if you'll take a look down here, it's pretty much water's boiled away, and stir it around. You want to leave just a little bit in there to keep it from getting scorched or anything. But chicken has chunked up very nice, and we're ready to eat. I am going to turn the fire up there with our kettle, because in just a minute we're going to be drinking some coffee after we're done eating this. So see you in a minute. Not bad for out on the trail. So, coffee on the trail. There's a lot of people that drink instant coffee, and I don't like instant coffee, and I refuse to drink instant coffee unless it's an absolute emergency. So we come up with this little, I think it's made by GSI, coffee rocket. I've done some slight modifications because there's some people that do reviews on these and don't like them, but we have made it work and we like it. So basically, that's one of these little containers right here that's already poured in there. I like 2. Shannon likes 1. Get the coffee put in. Put your strainer in. You'll see the holes in the bottom of that. Get everything set. Fold your legs out here. Those fold down. Nice steaming hot water. and kind of steady it because you never know. And if you'll look down in there, you'll see it's pretty much like a percolator. Not a bad deal. So I will run probably about 1.5 of these funnels full through for a nice big cup of coffee, and go get a little more water, warm it back up, make Shannon's. We'll be ready to go. We're recording. I don't even know what to say. How do you start a YouTube video? I don't know. YouTube, how you doing? Go Coker Creek Falls Trail number 183, John Weir Trail number 152-3. John Muir, I'm sorry. My wife. She just told me. Let's do that again. What we have here is a basketball. Not sure what a basketball is doing this far back in the woods, but there it is.